Hey everybody, Brad C here. Today we're doing a review on the ACM Wallet, and this is the RFID version, the newest version. And ACM is a company, and it stands for Auto Card Manager, and it is basically a pop-up system where you push the button up and that makes your card pop up, whatever it is. And as you can see here, I've got mine labeled. This would be normally your driver's license. Now I took my driver's license out because I didn't want anyone to see my driver's license, but you can see here when I push that button it causes that card to pop up and then I can pull it out. Now you can see here the icons that I chose, but this comes with a card, and that card has various little icons that will pop in and pop out. See, I can remove that. These are pretty easy to pull out and remove, and I'll just change one up so you can see how easy it is to do. You just pop it out and then pop your other one in. Just push it in on one side and just make sure it's in there good and secure. And there we go. I've changed out the icon. Now you have all kinds of things here: American Express, MasterCard, a couple of different MasterCard and Visa logos, Discover. Then you've got some colors you can choose from. If you just want to make one of your buttons a random blue color, yellow color, green color. If you've seen my channel before, you know that I actually did a review on the ACM wallet, but it was not the RFID version, and I actually lost that wallet. And in my review last time, I was dogging on them a little bit because it's got some negatives, and we'll cover those here today. But let's be honest, once I lost my wallet, I quickly went out and purchased a new one, and this time I have the RFID. Now the RFID is going to protect this from someone stealing your information on your credit cards. Just keep in mind though, with the RFID protection, that also limits you if you're going to use this as, let's say you live in a building where you have a card that is going to, you need to put it up against a wall and beep, it causes doors to open or whatnot. You're going to have to pop that card out and then scan it. Whereas with the old style wallet, I could just hold this right up against the scanner or whatever it was, and it would scan right through the wallet. Now both the old and new are pretty much identical in every other way except for the RFID protection. There are just a few little minor upgrades and quality upgrades, but let's just go over some of the things about any ACM wallet. Pretty much has 6 slots. They used to make one that was more for like a woman's purse, and it would hold 12 cards, but this holds 6, and it's really about the size of a deck of playing cards. Is pretty much identical what this is, minus the clip. Now this money clip is removable, but it is there if you want it or need it. Now you can get yours engraved. I actually have Brad C, and then I have my phone number here, which I have covered up just to secure it, and then I have $3 signs here. Now if you don't know what that means, to me that means there's a reward. If someone finds this wallet and they see that, then they may think they're going to get a reward. It's, I believe, around 40 to 60 is the price of these, and I believe for the RFID you're looking at 60. So, but there's different versions. I'll put links in the description. If you just want the regular version, I believe it's around 40, and then the RFID is around 60. But I had my old wallet until I lost it. I had it for probably about 10 years, and it was working fine, no problems. The lever system, which I believe I don't want to vouch for them, but I believe there is a lifetime guarantee on this system. But the engraving costs a little bit extra, but there's several options you can go with. I'll just show you real quickly how I set up my buttons. I put my Visa card here because it is pretty much the one that I use the most, and it's right on the right hand side where my thumb can easily just pop it right up. And then I space over here and put my driver's license here. The reason being is you don't want to put any cards beside of each other that will create a gap, because when you put the card back in, you want there to be only one gap. If there's a bigger gap, then sometimes you'll put the cards in crooked or they won't go back in easily. So that makes it much more simple. So I have the cards I use the most are my Visa, my driver's license, and of course my medical card. These are things that often get pulled out together. A lot of times they want your driver's license and your medical card. So now you've got these two out, and you'll have space to put them back in their slots without having two spaces together to try to get them mixed up. And here I have, usually I have a movie card when we go to the movies, and here is my gas card, like my Sheets card usually is what it is. This gives you a discount. But that's basically the cards I have. Now the money clip this comes with is a very secure money clip that's definitely not going anywhere. I mean, I can see here pulling this out. Can be done obviously, but it's not going to just loosely fall out. I mean, you can see right there, I've got this all the way pretty much to the end, giving it a good hard shake. Let's see if I could even physically shake that off. No, I can't. Surely. Nope, I can't. Okay. So it's a pretty good grip when you figure out, I pulled it right out to the very end and did that. So it's a pretty solid money clip. Personally, I'm going to take this off most likely. I will show you a couple of different uses for this though. Let's say you have a, survival cards or lock picking cards. These are my Readyman survival cards. These would fit very nicely right in here. Very secure and make a nice little handy survival item to have there. Normally if I carry cash, it's in this. It's my little Tool Card Pro, and this is a very handy little item here. I definitely need to do a full review on this soon, but for now, if I do take cash out, it's very rare. That's what I use. To show you how the clip comes off here, you just basically pull it from each side. Now it goes on and off pretty easily, and you can see here there's actually a little groove here that this slips into. I don't know if you can see right here, but right there it's a little groove that slips into the side, and it's definitely much more secure than it was on the old wallet that I had. So the other ACM wallet, I should say, that I had, it's probably a nicer clip, and if you've ever had another ACM wallet before this, you would know that this is an improvement. It does appear to be, but again, I like to have this as low profile as possible. Now something I see they did a little bit differently than their last wallet. The last one had like a black rubbery back, which I kind of like because it kept it from sliding around. So that, I'm not sure why they would have done that, other than just wanted to make it look more clean. Over time that rubbery substance did come a little bit picked at, and aesthetically didn't look good, but again, it's going to keep it from sliding when it's on a surface, and I really like that. So that I'm not, I don't think it's an improvement, but aesthetically it probably is. I just want to show you what I was talking about earlier. Now, I don't have my credit card in here, but this is my credit card button. If I hit that button and then I hit the button right beside of it, these two cards come out, and now you can see there's a pretty good space here where I'm going to have to try to, when I reinsert the card, I'm going to have to be careful to make sure I don't get this crooked, because if I get it crooked, I'll just do it on purpose. One's in the front and one's in the back. Now it's crooked and it doesn't work right. Now you can get it to pop up, but it's in there crooked, so I need to take that out and get it situated right. Now what I want to do though is, again, place the cards that I'm not using together, like this was going to be my driver's license. So you can see here this card, and this is something that ACM gives you to put something that maybe would not fit in here normally, but now you can make it fit in here. But anyways, this card would normally be my driver's license, and this would be my credit card. So when I pull those out, now there's plenty of space. I should say there's just a limited space on each side where the card just automatically fits in. I don't need to really think about getting it lined up. So that always helps. When you're out changing money and dealing with your credit card, you want to be able to easily give it to the vendor, get it back, and just put it right inside and go. Now the only negative that I have found with this wallet, and you may consider this a negative or a positive, but you will get a lot of feedback. Everybody, every vendor that you try to give this to, they're like, whoa, what's that? What is that? I was actually pulled over by the police one time, and the guy asked for my driver's license, and I went to pull this out, and he said, whoa, what's that? What's that? He thought it was some sort of like a taser or something. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, it's just my wallet. So you have to understand that people are not familiar with this. This is not something that you're going to find at Walmart or any place like that. I'll put links in the description to the best Amazon price. Just for looking, you'll help support the channel. Make sure you like, subscribe, and you can check me out at bradctv.com.